Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering of my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter videos, series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. We'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that I'm going to go over there and eat. What with the teeth and the tongue and, the esophagus and such, general basic biology. I mean, pay attention in school, folks. That's all I'm saying. This isn't rocket science. You need to go to ITT Technical Institute. You don't have to do that. But, just go over there, pay attention. Like what? Like third grade biology, something like that? I don't even know. Did I pay good attention in third grade biology? No, I had third grade science class. We didn't have biology till I was in, I think, high school. Anyway, while I'm not doing that, I'm in a truck. By the way, it's hot in the truck. If anybody watches my videos, you know that I'm not a big fan of the heat. Thank you, son. I hate you so much you don't even know. You know. But I've got something to try while I'm going to try it. Hey, I'm wearing a cool shirt today. Boom! I got my one-arm boxer shirt. I've showed this one off before in previous videos, but I'm a big fan of this shirt. It's I forget. I should go over there. If I remember, I'll go over there and I'll put a link to the, I want to say it was Redbubble or maybe it was T-Public. I'll try to put a link to the thing if you happen to be interested. So, One-Arm Boxer, excellent kung fu movie, starring the late great Jimmy Wang Yu, who we sadly lost not too long ago. But, them's the breaks, unfortunately. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, boom! It's a thing. What's the thing? Well, you probably already read the title, but maybe you didn't. This is the brand new Bacon Ranch Chicken Ring Slider from White Castle. Now, White Castle, I haven't done a ton of stuff from them. They're one of those things where, they actually do put out a fair amount of new stuff. Doesn't usually get that much publicity. But not too long ago, I did a couple of videos where I went over there and I reviewed their 1921 slider. So if you're interested in some White Castle stuff, go ahead and give those a shot. But I honestly wasn't planning on this being a thing. It wasn't like something that I heard about or sought out. Literally was an instance where I was out at a little Mexican fresh market by where I live. I love those places. Some of the best fruit and vegetables that you can get. Then they've also got a little cantina area and everything with fresh food that they'll make. And on top of that, you can just get some really cool stuff. A number of things that I've done on the show over the years has come from that place. I did some funky Polish Fanta that was elderberry and lemon. Go watch that video. But anyway, I was perusing around there. I had a couple items, not too much. And all of a sudden, man, I had a need to use the facilities in a bad way. And unfortunately, they didn't have any facilities there. So I had to kind of bail and find the nearest washroom. Happened to be a White Castle across the street. So I went and I did that. And while I was there, hey, they got a new item. So I figured, what the hell? I'll tag in on this. It'll be a cheap little video that I can just kind of toss in. So I do enjoy White Castle. I don't eat there very often. Mainly because the one that I go to, which is the closest one to me, isn't super close. It's not far, but it's out of the way enough that I have enough other options that are closer. But I do enjoy their stuff. I used to actually go there a lot on my lunch break at night. I typically work nights. And they were one of the few places that was open, but sadly, we still haven't gotten back to, real capacity where we, have 24-hour stuff anymore. So hopefully they'll get that sorted out. Pay your people right, by the way. So anyway, it's chicken rings. You can see, if you're not familiar, chicken rings are one of their staple items. Let's see if we can kind of get a thing on the bottom. Say it's a ring and there's chicken. The sun is obscuring it because the sun is an asshole. And then it's got a little bacon on it, and it's got a little ranch on it. Now I'm going to start from this side, because I want to go over there and take a little bit of the bacon off by itself, since this side's hanging down. But we'll get the full experience on the first go. Here we go. I wonder if I should classify this in my Chicken Sandwich Wars playlist. If you're not aware, I have a whole playlist dealing with chicken sandwiches that I have tried over the past few years. Everybody's got chicken sandwiches now. I did one recently for Portillo's. Go watch that video. Okay. Well, okay. Well, it's okay. It very much is exactly the sum of its parts. My immediate issue, I wish they would have given me more ranch, because I really had to kind of like bite into the hole itself. It seems like that's kind of where they filled it. And once I got that, it was a little bit more of an experience, because otherwise it was basically just eating 2 chicken rings on a slider bun with a little bit of bacon. The ranch does help a little bit. It kind of takes over the overall flavor and presentation. Here's the thing, though. Like I said, it's very much the sum of its parts. And what I mean by that is, there's really nothing that's fundamentally special about this, because all of these elements are available at every White Castle all the time. It's just an issue if they put them all together in this one instance. They have chicken rings all the time. They have ranch all the time. They have bacon all the time, because they have a breakfast menu. So that's the thing. I mean, I guess I was hoping that maybe there would be some added flair to it to kind of make it unique and stand out. There really isn't. And even with like the ranch sauce, it's their standard ranch from White Castle. And that's not the best thing. Like, I don't mind their ranch, but it's never like a go-to sauce of mine from there. I like their honey mustard, their marinara is solid, their tartar sauce if I got some fish nibblers or something like that. Ranch is like my least favorite of their sauces. It's got a decent taste to it. It's a little bit more, I don't want to say watery, but it's a little bit less thick, I guess, than I typically associate with ranch. But there's just something about the flavor, like the way, like I said, it's still punchy, it's still flavorful, but it doesn't, to me, taste like a proper ranch. It's very much kind of it's a White Castle ranch. And like I said, that's not a horrible thing. I guess it depends on how much you like it. For me, I'm okay with it, but it's not something I typically go with. So that's kind of the thing. Now I'm going to try a little bit of bacon, right? By itself. We're going to get some bacon. And it's very thin bacon, obviously. Which, to be fair, for a slider makes sense. And you know what? It's actually perfectly fine. It's very salty. Which, I mean, I guess it's fast food. Fast food tends to, kind of amp up the stuff. But yeah, I mean, it still tastes like bacon, just very salty, bacon, and it kind of evaporates quickly because there's not that much of it. But it's got some bite to it. It's got a little chew to it. Yeah, I mean, if for whatever reason the bacon ranch chicken ring slider isn't available near you, or maybe it's not available at the time you're watching this video, if you really want to experience it, just get a bag of chicken rings, get some of their ranch sauce, maybe go over there and order, I don't know, a couple breakfast sandwiches or something, take the bacon off. You can construct your own. There's really nothing special or unique about it. It's not bad. I don't regret having tried it, but at the same time, that's kind of why I was, I'm glad that it wasn't something that I actively sought out as a video, because I think it would have been disappointing. Whereas with the 1921 slider, again, go watch those videos, but those were fun videos for me to make because they were something that I was intrigued about, something that seemed like it would be really, could be really good. And, it afforded me the opportunity to do something with White Castle, which I hadn't done before. So those videos I really like. With this one, I mean, it is what it is, but there's not too much for me to say, even though I've yammered on for, almost 11 minutes now. It sort of happened. That's about what I can say for it. So, anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. If you could go over there and have yourselves a truly, normally I tie it in with the item, but the item was kind of mediocre. Cream soda rest of your life, and it's Barge cream soda. I wanted root beer. I selected root beer. Root beer came out for all of 2 seconds, and then it stopped, and I was confused. And I kept pressing the button, trying to figure out what was going on. If I'd offended the root beer somehow, which I would never do. I love root beer. We're on great terms. Although I've drank a lot of it, and I don't know, maybe that's like close to, root beer genocide. But yeah, then it eventually went back to the main screen, and the root beer was blacked out. So apparently the very last of the root beer was at that end, and so cream soda. Which is good too. Final 2 things, folks. Try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay, it's not always going to succeed. Sometimes you're over there. You're trying to get some root beer because it's a hot day. You want root beer. It's delicious. But the machine doesn't have any more root beer. You don't want to go over there and, bother the people who are working. There's only 2 of them. Sorry, I'm sweaty. They've got their jobs, so you don't go over there and Hulk out on them, throw a chair at them, go full Karen. No, you go over there. I feel so bad for people. That name, within my lifetime, I think will go extinct. I really do, because it has become so synonymous. And I feel bad for anybody named Karen who isn't a Karen. So, sorry. But yeah, don't be an asshole. Mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to go out to White Castle and you're going to buy everything off the menu. 1 of each item, at least. And you're going to go over there and you're going to mix and match and create your own, chimeric abominations of meat, cheeses, and onions, and all this stuff, till you eventually come up with a perfect combination of White Castle deliciousness. Or, conversely, you could go over there and do something like, way more productive than that. Go over there and take up an instrument. Who doesn't love playing an instrument? I mean, I don't, because I'm not good at it. But, you might be. Bye.